Hey, I'm Sensei Federico. We're going to do two really good techniques, sticks of satin and diving hawk. These are the kind of techniques where you're like, oh, I can't wait till I'm like a brown belt so I can do like crazy techniques. These are those techniques. These are really fun, cool techniques. So let's do sticks of satin. Set by Jesse, my lovely assistant. Let's do it from a few angles. So sticks of satin is an overhead club. The first thing you want to understand is we're using an upward block. Now taking an upward block and putting the second hand there and make a fist, there's your X block. So your X block is not this. Like he hits me over there, I'm like, X block! Because then this is going to come down, hit me on the head, and I'm going to be a nice unicorn. So that's not an X block. An X block is my upward block using my second hand to guide it, all right, or to make a frame for it in this context. It isn't a fist, that's one thing. And the first principle still applies, which is you got to get out of the way of the club because just like when a punch comes, I got to move out of the way of where it's going to be because it's going to hit me, or I have to in some way redirect it. The club, same concept. I see, think of like a light stick that goes down, you kind of see the wave of it. I want to get out of that wave, boom, and kind of change my angle. Then my hand comes here. So the first part's an X block. Then the next part, I'm going to bring it down, and this is why footwork is so important. If you take this first step and you turn completely out of the way, now I can't go anywhere. Or I can, but by the time I get there, he's probably going to pull back that club, hit me with the other hand, whack, boom. Where if I stand all the way and my toes are already somewhat forward, look how much faster, boom, I can get sent by Jesse and get to where the club is. All right? That makes everything else easier. All right? For the whole technique is that footwork and making sure I'm stepping and in the right position, which is back to your basic work. My fighting stance is this and not this, so I can go places. So same concept. He goes overhead, boom, I step out of the way, and I want to make sure that toe has that angle forward. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this down now. Your hands are going to turn towards the club because this is the dangerous thing. If he punches me with that hand, that will hurt. But if he hits me with this club, this is going to hurt a lot more, especially if he has a lot of force into it. So I want to make sure that I focus on this club. Also, if he goes to punch, I can always pull this a little bit and slow down that punch and stop it. So we come down, we bring this all the way up. Now we got A and B. We can use the right elbow or the left elbow, either or. Then what we're going to do is, I'm not sure if you can see, I'll show you right here. The thumb is really where I want to pull. So he has his fingers there. I can try to break this off on his leg. But if I pull this thumb out, now it's going to be super easy to pull the club out of his hand. I'll show you again. So look, his hand's there. If I just work at this thumb, hold on tight so much. If I just work, hold on tight. Good. If I just work on that thumb, it makes it really easy to pull out that club. And at the same time, I could always do it off his leg. The only bad thing about this is it can go flying. So you can do it off the leg. I like to make sure I grab it and I have a good control of it. All right, and then what we do is we end with this roundhouse kick. Now, roundhouse kick can go here. If he puts his hands up to block or anything like that, I can always go here to the leg or something like that. So you don't want to kick where his hands are. Like if his hands are down, then I'm going to kick him in the body. If his hands are up, I can just go pop and that can continue out. Or you can just do like kind of a low roundhouse kick, kind of make the same trajectory. Well, let's do it in the air just to make sure we kind of covered all bases. Six step off angle. Block, bring it through, right? We do right elbow for A, left elbow for B. Now we come back, we break it off. We hopefully have the club. If not, we better get out of there. Then roundhouse kick. Now the second one is even more fun. This is called diving hawk. All right, I'm gonna do it first in the air. Me and somebody just are gonna do it in the air, and then I'll show you against somebody. Diving hawk is a hammer lock, so you're in a hammer lock. First thing you do is you step back, you elbow. Now I like to add this little push off. Now from there, we're gonna go forward. Left, right, we're going to spin to an arm bar, double chicken kick, arm bar. Now elbow, heel palm claw, back this elbow, heel palm knee, rising back fist. There's a little extra in there, but that's okay. If you know rocker with that way, then it's easier to adapt. So let's do it again. So it's this, all right? Hammer lock, he's lifting this up, he's got me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step back. I kind of want to try to buckle a leg if I can. If I can't, now the good thing about not being able to buckle a leg, meaning if I can't get to his leg, he's not really that close to me, and I can kind of move more, as opposed to the closer he is to me, the tighter this is going to feel. So I step back, I do my elbow. Now from here, now let's go through the elbow really quick. If his hand is low, right, then I'm going to have to go high. Or if his hand is kind of high, boom, then I'm going to have to go low, right, something here, and that's going to back him up. Now we got our two steps. Left or right foot, I'll show you, there's a secret wrist lock in here that I'm not sure if everyone knew about, but you can wrist lock them there, then here's our arm bar. This is the fun part. Double chicken kick. Boom, boom, right? Then we land down. Then here's our arm bar. Then you pretty much end like crossing talon, rocker, elbow, heel palm claw, back fist, elbow, heel palm, knee. And that's diving hawk. So let's go back to the fun part of diving hawk. So the fun part is, actually let's do it this direction, is we got our elbow. Oh, we can do it in the air. We're both gonna do it in the air. So we got our elbow. We do our double step. We got our arm bar. It's this part. Chicken kick, land. Also to show you, when you land for this, you can even make this cross out. Boom. So actually I'll show you something cool about that here. Now let's do it. So we got our elbow, pop to bring it back. Then we got our double step, boom, down. Then we got our double chicken kick, boom. Now we got our landing. Now when I hit him, look, this could be the technique. That could be it. Or if you do it correctly, and I just land with this, this is going to be a lot of power. All right, because I'm landing with my weight down. If you notice, my knee can do a little buckle here. I'm pushing the arm and I'm pulling up with this. This could be the whole technique. All right, if I want to be done, I can release this hand, give him that arm, and then that's the whole technique. All right, so one more time just for fun. I really like this one. So it's elbow, double step, double chicken kick, hop, land, arm bar, elbow, heel, palm, claw, back, this elbow, heel, palm, knee, rise back. Hopefully you got that. Hey, I'm Sensei Federico. That was Sticks of Satin and Diving Hawk. Good luck on that first round. Good work, guys.